Hi guys, today we are going to read chapter 3. Please sir some more. Mr. Gamfield's face brightened up. Returning to the table, he asked, "What are you willing to give me? Gentleman, come, be kind to a poor man. What will you give me?" The bargaining continued until they finally decided on an amount of £3 10. Mr. Gamfield looked at the faces around the table and seeing a smile on all of them, gradually began to smile himself. The bargain was made. Mr. Bumble was informed that Oliver and all his documents had to be taken to the magistrate, who would sign and approve them that very afternoon. Oliver, to his great astonishment, was freed and ordered to put on a clean shirt. He was given a bowl of gruel by Mr. Bumble. Oliver was so frightened with all this kindness that he began to cry. "Eat your gruel, Oliver. Stop crying and be thankful," said Mr. Bumble. "You are going to made an apprentice." "An apprentice? What's that?" asked Oliver, still trembling with fear. "These kind gentlemen on the board, who are like several parents to you, are going to apprentice you and make a man of you. For this, they will be paying a large sum of money. To think they will be spending this money for a naughty orphan whom nobody loves." As Mr. Bumble paused to take breath after making this long speech, tears rolled down Oliver's face and he sobbed bitterly. "Come, come, Oliver, wipe away those tears," said Mr. Bumble. "We have to go to the magistrate." He then informed Oliver about what he had to do. "Look happy," he said, "and tell the gentleman that you want to be apprenticed." Oliver promised him that he would obey. He was scared because Mr. Bumble had hinted that if he did not listen, he was not sure what would be done to him. When they reached the magistrate's office, Oliver was asked to sit in a small room alone. Mr. Bumble said he would come and fetch him when he was required. Oliver sat waiting for half an hour. Finally, Mr. Bumble arrived and announced in a loud voice, "Oliver, my dear boy, come and meet the gentleman." In a soft voice he warned, "Remember what I told you." Oliver was then led into another large room. Two old gentlemen were seated behind the desk. One was reading the newspaper while the other was looking at a small piece of parchment paper in front of him. "And sorry for my voice, because my throat, I mean to say that I am sick. Mr. Let's continue the story. Mr. Limpkins, Mr. Gamfield, and a few other men were also in the room. Mr. Bumble then said, "Here is the boy, your worship." The old gentleman who was staring at the parchment paper looked up and said, "Oh, so this is the boy." "Yes, sir, this is him," replied Mr. Bumble. Turning to Oliver, he said, "Go to the magistrate, my dear boy." Oliver obeyed immediately. "I guess," said the old gentleman. "He's fond of chimney sweeping, is he?" "He is very fond of this trade, your worship," replied Mr. Bumble. He gave Oliver a gentle pitch to make sure he did not say otherwise. "So he wants to be a sweep," continued the old gentleman. "If we were apprentice him to any other trade, I am sure he would run away, your worship," replied Mr. Bumble. "And his master," continued the old gentleman, turning to Mr. Gamfield, "will you treat him well? Will you feed him and take good care of him?" asked the old gentleman. I will, replied Mr. Gamfield. Looking for his inkstand, the old gentleman suddenly looked straight at Oliver's face and was shocked to looking, see him looking pale and terrified. He was staring at his future master with horror and fear. The old gentleman put down his pen and looked first at Oliver and then at Mr. Limpkins. Then the old gentleman said to Oliver, "My boy, why are you looking so pale and alarmed? What is troubling you? Don't be afraid. Tell me." Oliver immediately fell down on his knees, joining his hands. He begged them to take him back to the dark room. They could starve him, beat him, even kill him if they wanted. But he pleaded with them not to send him with this cruel one. Cruel man. Well, of all the cunning orphans I have ever seen you, Oliver are the worst, shouted Mr. Bumble. "Hold your tongue, Mr. Bumble," shouted back the old gentleman. Turning to Mr. Limpkins, he said, "We will not sign these papers. Now take this child back to the workhouse and treat him kindly." The next morning, the notice about the reward for Oliver was back on the gate. This is chapter 3. Please search some more. Next time, we will read chapter 4, Life with Mr. Sowerberry. And sorry for my voice because I am sick. Okay, bye.